The worst thing about new books is that they keep us from reading the old ones. Those who never retract their opinions love themselves more than they love truth. When you go in search of honey, you must expect to be stung by bees. It is better to debate a question without settling it than to settle a question without debating it. The aim of an argument or discussion should not be victory, but progress. To teach is to learn twice. Never cut what you can untie. Genius begins great works. Labor alone finishes them. Never write anything that does not give you great pleasure. Emotion is easily transferred from the writer to the reader. Children need models rather than critics. Misery is almost always the result of thinking. Only choose in marriage a man whom you would choose as a friend if he were a woman. Imagination is the eye of the soul. He who has imagination without learning has wings but no feet. You will find poetry nowhere unless you bring some of it with you. The paper is patient, but the reader is not. Close your eyes and see. The breath of the mind is attention. There are those to whom one must advise madness. We may convince others by our arguments, but we can only persuade them by their own. Questions show the mind's range, and answers its subtlety. Everything has its poetry. Children always want to look behind mirrors. Pleasures are always children. Pains always have wrinkles. It is not my words that I polish, but my ideas. God is the place where I do not remember the rest. How many people make themselves abstract to appear profound? The most useful part of abstract terms are the shadows they create to hide a vacuum. Through memory we travel against time, through forgetfulness we follow its course. Those for whom the world is not enough. Saints, conquerors, poets, and all lovers of books. We are all of us, more or less echoes, repeating involuntarily the virtues, the defects, the movements, and the characters of those among whom we live. Are you listening to the ones who keep quiet? Space is to place as eternity is to time. How many people eat, drink, and get married? Buy, sell, and build. Make contracts and attend to their fortune. Have friends and enemies. pleasures and pains, are born, grow up, live and die, but asleep. A part of kindness consists in loving people more than they deserve. The soul paints itself in our machines. One who has imagination without learning has wings without feet. Genius is the ability to see things invisible, to manipulate things intangible, to paint things that have no features. We love repose of mind so well that we are arrested by anything which has even the appearance of truth. And so we fall asleep on clouds. Power makes you attractive. It even makes women love old men. Ambition is pitiless. Any merit that it cannot use it finds despicable. It is an aspect of all happiness to suppose that we deserve it. For worldly success, we need virtues that make us loved and faults that make us feared. Tenderness is the repose of passion. What is true by lamplight is not always true by sunlight. Music has 7 letters, writing has 26 notes. Eyes raised toward heaven are always beautiful, whatever they be. We must respect the past and mistrust the present if we wish to provide for the safety of the future. Mediocrity is excellence in the eyes of the mediocre. If you are poor, distinguish yourself by your virtues. If rich, by your good deeds. Work like you don't need the money. Ideas never lack for words. It is words that lack ideas. Words, like glass, obscure when they do not aid vision. You want to talk to someone? First open your ears. A man agrees with a woman in everything, only in 2 cases. In order not to bring her to sin, and to sin with her. Without the spiritual world, the material world is a disheartening enigma. Some superior minds are unrecognized because there is no standard by which to weigh them. Old age deprives the intelligent man only of qualities useless to wisdom. All gardeners live in beautiful places because they make them so. Imitate time. It destroys everything slowly. It undermines. It wears away. It detaches. It does not wrench. Whoever has no fixed opinions has no constant feelings.